Okay, hey, how you guys doing? I'm back. Pretty much finished with my Pelican case, my custom one, so you can put the bird all the way in there with the propellers on. As you can see here, got the DJI stickers on the outside, just with the Inspire one. Just got them off eBay, no big deal. But it's a Pelican 1730 case. As you saw before, I was out there plastic dipping it, getting it all straight, getting it tidied up, cleaning up the pick and pluck foam after I picked the frame all the way out. And I want to show you what it looks like with everything in it, and maybe take the bird out for you and show you how it is. Voila. There you go. This is a great case for me. I do a lot of sports photography. I need a lot of batteries, and I do a lot of mapping jobs for people. Need a lot of batteries for that too. So you got ample space here. You got room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 batteries. And if you look here, I move the camera. When I move the camera, I got it in my hand now, so it may be a little bit shaky. But if you look down in the pockets, I actually can put the batteries in there and put things under the battery, because I made the pocket so deep, and I put a little ledge right there so it stops the battery. But I still got stuff for SD cards. I got the extensions to put a 10-inch tablet up there. And as you see, I have the bird in here with the propellers on. No problem at all. No bending. They fit right in here, flush and secure. I made it a little ledge right there, just so you can hold the bird and support a blade, just in case it won't be flopping around or anything, but it's not actually using or putting any tension on it right there. I got more than enough room for 2 tablets. I got screensavers to keep them from getting scratched up. I got 3 chargers in here. These pockets right here are extra deep. I actually got the controller in there with stuff under it. And I got a couple prop locks and extra get things in here. And you can put your extra blades right here. Once you get your bird in there, I always keep a set of extra blades with me just in case. Hope I never need them. I made a spot for an SD card right here, so if I don't have an SD card already in the bird, I can pretty much have an extra spare one right here, so I don't miss out on any money or any jobs. So I'll give you a demo. I'm going to put the camera back here up on the table and take the bird out and put it back in. Okay, I turned the case around for you right there so you can actually see it straight on in the video. And you get here. Here's the batteries. They go in. Once again, the pockets are deep. And when you take the bird out, I grab it by the carbon fiber. Grab it right here by the carbon fiber. I tilt it forward, get it up. Voila. Bird's out. Down in there, I got a piece of pick and pluck foam to secure the gimbal, keep it from bouncing around, so I have no issues out of there. And once in travel, you don't have to put it in travel mode. You can take it right out. Don't miss out on any jobs. The drawback is this case is quite heavy. It's bigger than average. I got another GPC case over here. I'm going to put it right beside it so you guys can take a comparison and see the difference. So I wouldn't really travel on an airplane with this case, but I drive around a pickup truck, SUV, so it's nice to take it out, put it on the back of the tailgate, take the bird out, put it right on the ground. I can work on it on the top of the lid if I need to. I got more than extra stuff here. I don't have to worry about carrying any extra bags or anything else. And as soon as I'm finished with it, I inspect the blades, make sure I don't have any defects, take it home and look at it if I have to, but the main part is I can put it right back in here the same way I got it out. I'll put it right back in here for you so you can see that. I just put it in here the same way, lean it a little bit forward, get the bird going, the propellers lined up, get her going down in there. And once I get her in there lined up, I push down on the carbon fiber landing. Then push it till it hits the bottom. She's in there secure. Ready to move. And I want to show you this right here. This, what I did, is totally optional. If you look at the lid, I actually cut the area out right here where the top of the bird is going to be at. If you see this foam up here, it's pretty thick and it just fits in here. I didn't have to do this, but it was kind of a tight squeeze and I don't want to put too much pressure on the landing gear, so there's more than enough foam. I only cut into half of it. I pretty much just cut the eggs out of it, and I took a blowtorch and tidied it up and smoothed it out a little bit, the rough edges. I cut it with a razor blade. Like, I put the bird in there, shut the lid, you know, let it make the indentation for about 10 minutes, and then took it back out, magic marked it out, razor bladed it out, cut it. And when you hit this with a torch, it's still soft. It pretty much just disappears. It doesn't burn it down. It vapors up into the air. I don't really know what this stuff is made out of, but it doesn't burn and turn hard like you think it would. It just disappears. It's still soft as the egg crate foam. No scratches on your bird, no problems at all. Again, you don't have to do this. I just did this for a little bit of peace of mind on my own, so I wouldn't have to put that extra little bit of pressure on there. Okay, we're back. I got them lined up here so you can see them side by side. Here's the GPC case. As you can see, the Pelican 1730 is a little bit bigger. It's probably about, give or take, 15% taller, and maybe about 15% wider. I believe the dimensions are 34 by 13 deep, and it's 24 inches wide. So there's more than enough room for the blades. Give you a top view. Whenever I do jobs and I get on the airplane, I take the GPC case. But just wanted to give you guys an option because I saw there was a guy in Australia selling like a case that you could put your bird in, but it really didn't have any foam in it. It was strapped down, looked like it could come loose. And that case is like 1,100 bucks. It's ridiculous. I ordered the 1730 offline. I picked and plucked everything myself, mapped out everything I needed for the pockets. You can kind of customize them any way you like, but there's not much way to customize it any other way than I did it, unless you're going to take the propellers off. But again, you don't need a case this big unless you're going to put the bird in there without taking the need to take the propellers off. And I'll open them up side by side for you so you can check that out, so you can see the amount of space. You didn't lose any, you gained some. Okay, here they are opened up side by side. As you can see, there's ample space, ample pockets. Same thing over here, ample space. You pretty much can fit everything that you can fit over there. Pockets are deeper so you can fit more stuff. The controllers, once you put the controllers in there, you really can't put nothing else in there. And you don't have to worry about that pocket for the gimbal. You can put it in there if you like, because I made one of the pockets deep enough for it. Back there where the chargers are, but you know, that was the piece of purpose of making that case. But again, I wouldn't travel with this big case because they'll probably charge you extra, but it is ultra convenient. I've had it in the back of a Honda Accord in the back seat. It will fit in the back seat, but messes up your vision a little bit. But I put this one in the trunk of my Honda Accord, no problems. But you know, when you're doing videography, because I do it for a lot of professional athletes, you know, sometimes they don't want to wait. I get to a job, they're ready to move, ready to go. I like to just take the bird out, start doing flight checks, getting everything ready. You don't have to worry about taking props on and off. And I like having my props on because I see a lot of videos where people blades are flying off, you're screwing them on, taking them off, the quick release. It just seems like to me that the mechanisms on them will get loose or go bad, and I'd rather spend an extra 350 bucks like I did on this case than spend an extra $3,000 buying a new aircraft. So here's my case. I hope you find this video informative, and if you got any questions, just hit me up on the email below or make a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. This has been Bishop with H-Town Drones. You guys fly safe.